Hey everybody, this is Daniel. Um, Second week of taking my avonex shot, and I figure I'd post a video of telling people how to do it. I know there's a lot of videos out there, but I figure one more wouldn't really help, or would kind of help, for people who want to know how to do this. So, first thing you do, you get the nice little avonex box that they give you. Then it comes in a pack of 4. Well, this one's 3 because I took one last week. So, first thing you're going to want to do is rip off one pack. What you're going to do is you're going to open it up. First thing you're going to see is a pre-filled syringe. Next thing you know is a 23 gauge needle, or in size that's a 1 1/4. Not very pleasant. Okay. Now, first thing you're gonna want to do is you're gonna let this set for a half an hour, because this has to be refrigerated. But I don't really have time because I'm still working, and my squad leader let me come back to take my shot. Doesn't really know I'm making a video of it, but oh well. Okay, and also in the box that it comes in is a little Ziploc bag filled with Band-Aids, alcohol swabs, and gauze. Now, don't really necessarily need the gauze, but I'm going to pull them out anyway. Band-Aid. Gauze. And alcohol wipe. Put that aside. And then, oh, sorry, one more thing. Hold on. And if you get it, which I did, call the Avo grip. Basically, all this does is just a piece of plastic, for some people out there who have really big hands like I do, freaking gorilla paw. This is just an easier way for you to grip the syringe, because the syringe isn't exactly huge, so it's just an easier way for you to grip it. And for doing that, all you do is just place it in like so, and then snap it. So, just an easier way for you to grip. Alright, so next step in preparation for taking the shot, what you're going to do is you're going to look at the syringe. One, you're going to check the expiration date, which mine expires January 2012. Okay, then you're going to actually look at the fluid in the syringe, and first you're going to do is you're going to tip it over with, if the needle was in, pointing down, and making sure that the fluid sets at the top line, which is right here, where it says 0.05, and then at the very bottom line where it's 0.25. But you want to make sure that 0.5 liquid is in here, which it is, or the line is settling somewhere in that vicinity. But for me, I will be taking half of this shot because I'm on my second shot. They were doing it in stages. Last week was a quarter of it. This week is half of it. Next week is 3/4. And then the 4th week I'll start taking a full dose then and on. So anyway, it's all filled to where it is. You want to put it up to the light, make sure there's no cracks, dents, scrapes, there's nothing floating in it. it's filled all the way. Otherwise, if it was, I'd have to discard it and get another one. So anyway, first thing you are going to do is make sure your hands are washed, which I already did. And the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take apart this part right here. Get rid of the safety feature so you could put on the needle, which is a lower lock. You got to screw it on. So all you do is lightly so. Just like that. First time I did, the sucker went flying everywhere. Then you're going to just discard that. That is trash. And you're going to put this aside. Usually I just set it right here on top. Put that aside. Make sure it does not touch anything, because everything has to be sterile. Now comes the fun part. And again, having 4 tattoos, I am not a fan of needles, especially when I'm injecting this shit into my thigh myself. So what you're going to want to do is open up the package that has a needle in it, like so. Do not touch the blue part at all. So then you're going to take the syringe, and then you are going to screw it in clockwise. Okay, all right. Yeah. Hold on one second. I just realized that thing, the needle was broken. Huh. So let me redo this again. Now I'll discard that one later. So round 2. Pop off. Okay, here we go again. You're just going to screw it in. Making sure it's nice and tight. Okay, now you're going to set that aside. Now we go to the more fun of this. Yes, I am in my boxers. Try not to get too excited. Now, there's 4 different ways you inject yourself: top of the thighs or side of the thighs. Last week I did this thigh. This week I'm doing this thigh. And the following weeks I will do it on the sides. Or you can do it in the deltoid. But only another person can do that who's properly trained. I don't really care. Okay, so next thing you're going to do is still make sure this is tightly on. Take your alcohol pad, open it up. Like so. Now, okay, You just want the top of the thigh. What you're going to do is you're going to start from the inside and work your way out. So do is I'm actually use between this much of my finger, spread open, 2 fingers, which just shouldn't hurt too much, hopefully, considering this is the leg that is pretty much completely numb, and that is one of the big symptoms that I have. Kind of developed some new symptoms today. I don't know, kind of progressing, having pains in my arms and in my eyes, and headaches are still continuing. So I have to tell the neurologist about that. Then what you're going to do is you are going to, once you are done, discard. And now the more fun part. As you can see, I'm a little nervous. Still not used to doing this. What you're going to do is you're going to take your needle and you're going to twist off the safety cover. Not so much that you unscrew the actual needle, but just enough. And once you get it to loose, you're going to pull straight apart so that way you don't freaking stab yourself. See? Just like that. That's what I'm sticking myself in. Fun. Okay. Now hold on one second. I gotta go and drain some of this, so be right back. Okay, that's done. Now, where did my little... Aha. Since I left my little area, I'm going to go ahead and just re-wipe this. And it's basically just straight down at a 90-degree angle. So now I'm going to do is I'm going to count to 3, take a deep breath. I'm going to do it. Okay, so basically, that's what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3. Then straight out. Ow! Now there will be a little blood, which is okay. You just gave yourself a shot, which there is a little blood right now. So all you're going to do is just put a little gauze on there and then just rub the muscle because it does get very sore.